Hi, it's Jeff Brown again from Focus on Marketing, and this video today is about LinkedIn and how photographers can make a lot more money from their LinkedIn profile. It's 3 dead easy tips that you can put into practice within probably half an hour to an hour of watching this video, so it doesn't take a lot of time to do, but it will make a massive difference to your LinkedIn profile and the amount of business you get. Now, I first started using LinkedIn about 2 years ago and didn't really know what I was doing. My expertise has always been on Facebook, on the social media front, and hadn't really used it, LinkedIn effectively for the first year. And then last year I started to put into practice some of these tips that I'm going to give you today, and saw a massive result. And at present I have about 3,500 followers, and hopefully by April, this video is now recorded in January, hopefully by April I'll have that number up to 5,000. That's my target. And it's dead easy to do. I'm not really connecting with many people. A lot of people are connecting with me. So every day I switch on to about another 10 to 20 people wanting to connect with me. Not only wanting to connect with me, asking about my services. So you don't see me advertise on LinkedIn or put any sales posts up onto my LinkedIn wall or onto my LinkedIn group. Basically, people just come to me asking to book my services, which is fantastic. It hasn't cost me a penny. I haven't spent a penny on LinkedIn advertising. I do get a lot of work from Facebook, and I get thousands and thousands of pounds worth of work from Facebook, but I have to do Facebook ads. And to date, I've spent about £8,500 with my Focus on Marketing Facebook ads account. So it's quite a lot of spend on Facebook advertising, when LinkedIn, I've now found out how to make it work and it's cost me nothing. So we'll jump straight into that. Now the first thing to do is to make your profile a niche. Now there's thousands and thousands of photographers out there, and I see a lot of photographers out there just saying, I'm a photographer, if you need any photographs taken, give me a shout. I'm a photographer, if you need any pictures, drop me a message, I'll work out a great price. That isn't very, very compelling. Likewise, there's lots of marketers out there who say they can turn your business around and make you a lot more money, like I say as well. But the difference between me and the other marketers is I've decided to go down a niche. I advertise my marketing services purely to photographers. So my headline, my profile, my summary is all about my marketing services for photographers. Obviously, I'm a professional photographer. I've been a photographer for 12 years, running 4 photography businesses, photographing over 10,000 portraits and 750 weddings, plus a lot of commercial and PR work as well. So obviously I'm in a good position to be a photographer's marketer and mentor. Now, what you need to do is think about your photography business and how you can be a niche in your business. At the moment you might not specialise in anything, but you might have a few photographs of a particular market that you've really enjoyed doing and you think you can become outstanding in that particular field. You might be a commercial photographer and you might have taken quite a few commercial jobs, but you might have half a dozen really nice photographs from a restaurant and a hotel that you photographed. So why not make your niche and your niche profile photographer to the hospitality trade? Likewise, why not bring your photography niche around a hobby? So you might be a keen mountain biker or sports enthusiast as well as a photographer. So wouldn't it be an ideal opportunity to get some photographs of mountain biking and all the sports that you love, and then create your profile around being a sports photographer? Now, what you can do by having a niche photography profile is then start connecting with people who are in that particular sector, and your profile looks a lot more professional and a lot more honed into them when you say that you can do something for them because you are a specialist in their particular industry. That is why every day I have about 10, 20, 30 people wanting to connect with me, because I am a photographer who runs marketing classes for photographers, and I'm a photographer mentor. All the people who want to connect with me are photographers. And just 2 days ago, I had 7 inquiries come through on LinkedIn. It didn't cost me a penny, from people who want to sign up for my services. Right? So that's thousands of pounds worth of business, but I haven't actually advertised. And I haven't spammed people. I haven't done the sales. People have approached me because I've given away great free tips and advice, and I will continue to do so for as long as people find it useful, because I like helping other people. So, excuse me. So 3 great tips. Now, once you've decided what your niche is going to be, then you need to key your profile to that niche. So one of the first things you can do is your name. Now, everybody has a name profile, and I would say out of the 3,500 people who follow me on LinkedIn, I don't think I've seen one who's done this. So where it's got your name, don't just put your name. So in your first name, you could put your whole name. So in the first name, I've put Jeff Brown, and then a dash. And then for surname, I've put Photography Marketing Mentor. So this is really powerful, because that's the thing that people see straight away when they come to connect. What your job is, what you do. So you don't want to be a photographer, hospitality photographer, remember? A sports enthusiast photographer, mountain biking photographer, whatever your niche is going to be. Bespoke country house wedding photographer. The next thing to do is, because you put your description of what you actually do for a living, your job title, in your name, that frees up the section on your job summary or job description to then really, really hit home with what you can do for people. So this is the section below your name. You don't want to just put photographer, or you don't want to just put hospitality photographer. What you want to do is fill this out as in what benefit or what solution you can give to your customer. So for example, mine is currently filled out with helping photographers make a lot more money from their photography with free, useful tips and advice. So, say for instance you are a hospitality photographer, going back to that one again, that example again, your profile underneath your name could be helping the hospitality trade take more bookings and make more money from their social media with high impact, attention grabbing images. Right, think of another one. You're a bespoke country house wedding photography. So what you want to be is guaranteeing your wedding day will go smoothly. Beautiful, bespoke wedding photographs from country houses around the UK. Just think about it, think how you could word that and think what the benefit is. Don't talk about you, talk about the solution and what you can offer the client, how you can solve their problems, how you can make their life better, how you can improve their business. And that needs to be in that particular section. Now the third great tip for your LinkedIn profile is the summary. Now the summary should be filled out in what you can do, but how you can do it and the benefits you can be, so you can give to your client. So you don't want to say, I'm brilliant, I'm fantastic, I'm a photographer, I do this, that and the other. Talk about the cameras that you use. Don't do that. What you need to do is you need to fill it out as in what you can do, how you can do it, and what you can do directly for them. And then maybe give some other examples of people who you've worked with or people who you've liked. So for example, who am I? I am Jeff Brown. I'm a professional photographer, mentor and marketer, helping photographers make a lot more money through their photography business. And then the next section, in block capitals you put, this is still in the summary section, so you put in block capitals, who am I, ? And by putting it in block capitals, it draws people's attention. So then you fill out who you are and what it is you do, a brief summary of what it is you do. Then the next section is, what can I do for you? So, what can I do for you? Block capitals, and then answer that question. So you put a question mark, and underneath you write what you can do for that client. I can massively improve your hotel or your hospitality business online with high impact, attention grabbing images of your food, your rooms and your fantastic customer service. Create the wow factor on your Facebook profile. You know, if you get what I mean, you can just talk about what you can do, not talking about yourself, how you can make that business a lot better. So you can break this up into steps. Who am I? What I can do for you? How do you do it? So this is the section where you tell them how you do it. So I do 2-hour photo shoots. I come to you at your hotel or at your restaurant at a time to suit you. The photographs are taken using the state-of-the-art digital cameras. I will professionally edit, or my team will professionally edit your photographs and produce them to you on a copyright-free CD at high resolution, so you can use them on all your social media posts and your website. Remember, getting those words in, you and yours, so the client is owning the services. You're not saying what you do, you're saying what you can do for them. And then next, you can have some client testimonials of who you've helped before. So give a few examples. And if you haven't got any examples, well, why don't you go and do a job for free? You know, if you want to get into a particular issue, something that really interests you, contact a company and say, right, you know, I'd like to come along and do some photographs, totally free of charge. Now, if you want to photograph a hotel, and this is something I did quite a few years ago and it worked for us, is we did the local Marriott. So we approached the Marriott Hotel. The woman was very nice who worked there, and we asked if we could do some photographs of rooms, and she would have, for our own portfolio, but she would have all the images herself. Totally happy with that. We did the photographs, they absolutely loved them, and then actually got us back a couple of weeks later to do some paid photography. But for me, it was the prestige of photographing for the Marriott Hotel. It was a big household name. When we set up our commercial photography business, and we specialised for estate agents and home builders, one of the companies we approached to do our free shoot was Wimpey Homes. Everybody knows Wimpey Homes. When we did the photographs for Wimpey Homes, and then we sent testimonials out, and we sent marketing packs out to all the other home building companies in the area. The front cover of that marketing pack included a photograph of a Wimpey Homes site with the Wimpey Homes on, and underneath who we've worked for. So in itself, it sold itself, because if we were good enough to photograph for Wimpey Homes, we were certainly good enough to photograph for them. So these are just a few keys on how you can really boost your LinkedIn profile and make it stand out. Now remember as well to include a lot of search engine optimization words. So words that, photographer, photography, commercial photography, make sure you pack that through your summary, and also all your job titles as well. So if you had a job title where you were portrait photographer, but if you're trying to get into the commercial section, then put in portrait photographer, and then hyphen or a slash commercial photographer. You might have still been a commercial photographer when you were a portrait photographer. You're just getting those keywords in, those search engine optimization words in on the other parts of your work history. So anyway, that's 3 great tips. So remember, get yourself a niche, fill out your name profile with your job title. In your job title or your job description, tell people what you can do for them, and in your summary, break it down as who you are, what you can do for them, who you are, what you do, what you can do for them, and how you do it, and then get some testimonials on there. And then once you get that profile set up, then start asking for connections for people within that industry. So you could join groups, or you could just search on people in hotels, people who work in hotels, and start connecting with the people who are going to be the ones who are going to be responsible for booking a photographer, maybe a hotel manager, or the general manager, the floor manager, restaurant manager. Get in touch with these people, offer to connect with these people, and hopefully by them seeing your name and what you can do in the description, they'll accept your connection, and then you can start opening lines of engagement with them and having a chat with them and letting them know about your services. But don't spam people, just approach them nicely, give them a few tips, give them a heads up of who you are, and thank them for connecting with you, and then let them come to you. So anyway, I hope you found this useful. I know I do record my videos straight away off the cuff, so we do have a few mistakes in, but hopefully it gets the information out there to you as quick as I can, because I don't have a lot of time for recording videos, but I do promise to get a new video up at least once a week. So if you found this useful, please comment below, and also please feel free to contact me, or drop something in the comments box below, or you can contact me via email at info@focusonmarketing.co.uk, and I will reply to your email. And if you have anything you'd like me to record the next video on, So if you like a video answering your question, then tell me your marketing problem, and I'll do my best to answer it in a video for you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next video as well, and thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye now.